name is Jason Strubing. I own Skateworks here in downtown Los Altos. Been here for 3 years, but been in business for 25. My brothers and I all were pretty passionate about skateboarding. You know, it's all we did. We were just full-on skate rats, and my parents were just, you know, kind of throwing their hands up in the air. They wanted us to play baseball, they wanted us to do other stuff and explore other things, but we were just like one-track mind. All we want to do is skate nonstop. So they kind of, after a few years of that, they just kind of figured can't beat them, join them, and suggested, like, what if we opened our own store? When my dad presented the idea, like, what do you guys think if we open our own shop? And you know, my brother and I were, as much as we were like, yeah, that'd be the best thing ever, we were also equally going, yeah, right, Dad, like, we're never gonna open our own skate shop. It just seemed so intangible as a kid that, you know, you could. And I remember coming home kind of late on a weekend night, and in the living room there was some boxes, like he had already started getting some shipments from NHS, which is Santa Cruz Skateboards and stuff, and just my brother and I were just up until like 2 a.m. just fondling the product and like, oh my God, this board is, I can't believe this is in our house right now. I mean, we were scraping money together to get like whatever the cheapest deck was, and our board had to pretty much be broken. So it was just to be able to like touch and feel that much product without the intimidating vibe of a shop was just like awesome.
In my opinion, when the new Skateworks store opened in Los Altos, it really brought a lot of good changes to Los Altos. You know, previously I saw it as just an old man's town, you know, a bunch of grandparents, stuff like that, which is fine, but there's also, you know, a huge growing youthful community around here, and there wasn't really that much for us to be doing, and you know, Skateworks open, now they have the ramp, kind of just added a spark of youth to the downtown environment, you know, and it's really nice. You know, I see a lot more kids walking with skateboards in their hands, and you know, just added a flair, which I think is really great.
Los Altos was just sort of a right place, right time situation. This place just sort of popped up, and this opportunity kind of presented itself, and I decided, well, it certainly sounds intriguing. I was not really familiar with Los Altos, so decided to come over here, take a look, and I'll be honest, I was scared at the opportunity to the point that I was walking around. The people that I was meeting here that morning to check out the building, you know, I came a couple hours early and just wanted to get a feel for the town, so I was just walking around, and it was just a ghost town. You know, I thought, how in the world could they think that a shop like ours could survive? And I just thought, man, this town is gonna just hate me. But it has been the complete opposite.
First time that I got introduced to Skateworks or went to their shops was back in 2002, I believe, in Redwood City, when the skate park first opened in Redwood City, and I got into skateboarding when I was like 11 or 12. And that's when I met Jason. I bought my first board there, and I've been going back ever since.
I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing. I mean, it's always, you know, satisfying to set up a board for a kid for their first board, knowing that they're just like first step into this hopefully lifelong love and passion. You know, and they'll think back when they're 20 years from now, like, oh, I remember getting my first board. You know, it's just that's a pretty cool thing to see.
So when I first moved to California, people at the local skate parks would tell me that Skateworks is the shop to be going to. And my first time going to Skateworks was pretty memorable. I came in, Jason greeted me, was really friendly, asked me if I needed help finding anything. I told him no, I was just kind of looking around. And I ended up purchasing a new skateboard deck. And, you know, he was super friendly the whole time. Gave me a bunch of free stickers, free grip tape, which was something that had never happened to me before. You know, I always wanted to get free grip tape, but they would always, you know, people at other stores were always real stingy, and they'd always charge me those extra $5. So that was pretty special to me.
I mean, we've had skate shops in multiple, you know, probably a dozen different communities over the years. What's unique about Los Altos is, one, there is no skateboarding ordinance banning skateboarding in downtown, which is which is a rarity these days. So that is definitely a positive. A lot of times a skateboard shop can kind of be the black sheep of the community and kind of carry a stigma with it, you know, because it's, a lot of people will look at it as like, this is the source for all these kids, you know, cruising around and marking up my curbs, rather than, you know, in Los Altos, I've come to find that people celebrate like, hey, that's cool, the kids aren't playing Minecraft, they're actually outside doing stuff and socializing with each other and, you know, having a good time. And so it's been a real accepting community. You know, if there is a shortcoming, I mean, it is the fact that there is no skateboard park here, but we are crusading to see that through.
I think the community responded to Los Altos Skateworks pretty well, actually. You know, they've been there for 3 years, and you know, they just re-signed the lease, so they're going to be there for another, you know, for a very long time. They're going to be around, and I think if you know, the community wasn't cool with it, or, you know, he wasn't getting enough love from the city, I think he would have probably moved on to a different city. But the fact that he's staying here a little bit longer just shows that he's confident in the city support. He's definitely a core shop, not like Zoomies, where it's, you know, big corporate type thing where they, you know, they want to take more from skateboarding and really give back.
I don't see any major changes coming. You know, my kids kind of coming up the ranks in age of, you know, it's getting close to where they could probably start helping out at the store a little bit. You know, I look forward into the future and look at my dad's age. I mean, he's 65 and still behind the counter at the Santa Cruz store, and, you know, I could certainly see myself being here that long. So I feel like just kind of keep running it the way it's going. I mean, we've lasted 25 years, so I feel like we're doing something right. So just try and not lose that magic.